Hello friends, you have always think about actually what is the difference between LTE and VoLTE. In back the years only you have using LTE, and recently you have heard about the VoLTE network. Actually, what is VoLTE and how these two networks are different from each others. So friends, in this video I will explain you what is the basic difference between the VoLTE and LTE, and I will clear out all the doubts you have. So friends, myself Lakhanadhikari, so let's start. Friends, today I'll tell you actually what is the 4G LTE and the VoLTE. Before that, friends, let me explain you what is actually 1G, 2G, 3G, and that is using now 4G. So friends, before that past we are using 1G, and after that we use 2G and 3G. So 1G was analog based, in which there was no internet, no SMS, and 2G where there was net that is used on GPRS and Edge, but there was not that much fast that you can use to download any options. And 3G was good, speed was good, around 8 to 10 MB per second, but it's not that much. And the next there came 4G. The 4G means, friends, it's a pure base data LTE network, you can say, in which all the things or whatever you do is based on LTE. That means that is data. The one thing is the main disadvantage of this 4G is that, friends, which is hybrid actually. Means, for example, friends, Jio is a pure based 4G network. But like Airtel, they're hybrid. It means whenever you call through a Airtel and 4G network to any other network, it directly convert to 4G to 3G. So that is a disadvantage, and it take me time to connect to any person you're connecting. So friends, that is the, you can say, hybrid 4G network, which is not pure 4G, but it's a hybrid. So friends, let me explain you. For example, I think you have noticed also this. You have a 4G handset, and your SIM is 3G, that is Airtel. So you're calling your friend, and you see that your network is we have seen that your network is 4G changed to 3G, because 4G is not based on the voice call. It's just switched to 3G. Sometimes it's 2G also. So that is, so it takes times to connect to the calls or anything. Sometimes it's a call dropout also. But friends, now let me tell you about what is actually the VoLTE. Means this is that is voice over LTE, that is on 4G network. That is pure 4G network. Now Jio is providing this VoLTE support for the handsets. But friends, to use the VoLTE, there are lots of things you should know. But before, let me explain you actually what is VoLTE. The VoLTE means it's type of network in which your voice quality will be clear. Your connection will be very fast, like you can say slight speed of light, very fast. But friends, to experience this, you should have a 4G network mobile, that is 4G handset mobile with VoLTE support. So and one thing also, friends, if you call anyone using that VoLTE SIM or VoLTE network, but that person you're calling should have that handset or that feature, that is 4G with VoLTE. But if the person does not have these features, you will not experience the VoLTE, all these things. So in VoLTE, actually, the quality is very high. You'll sting in a few seconds. You will connect to any person you're calling, and the quality is like a HD crystal voice. You will get. You will very clarity. You will get this. So, and one thing, friends, the main advantage of this Jio 4G VoLTE is that when you call from 4G VoLTE, the network is on 4G only. It will not convert to 4G to 3G or 2G. But in the hybrid like Airtel, it convert from 4G to for the voice call, they convert to 3G. Like in Vodafone also, they convert 4G to 3G. So there's a disadvantage. But in the Jio, it's not. In 4G directly means it's a pure based 4G form, fully pure. In 4G, everything it works on 4G. That is the thing. So friends, in future, if you're trying to buy this, you're trying to that I will use the VoLTE network. The friends, keep in mind that you should buy a phone that is VoLTE support. And maybe you're thinking, how I should know that my phone is VoLTE? Yeah, friends, in a specification you may be not able to see that VoLTE, but maybe in the box it will be written in the bold VOLTE. You can see that because it's a very new feature. So you will, obviously the company or the publisher, they will try to highlight this feature. So in this way you can know that. And friends, one thing, don't think it's not that you have bought a VoLTE mobile, that means that every operator or every telecom communication will provide you the VoLTE network. No, only the Jio, I think, is provide the VoLTE network that is support to you. So it's not means that you'll buy a VoLTE handset and you'll put the Jio and the Airtel SIM there and you can use the VoLTE. No, friends, Airtel doesn't have this support, but Jio has. You can use that. And maybe, friends, you're thinking that maybe you have heard that some people have the for example, you have a 4G network but you don't have VoLTE. Yeah, in that case also you can use the Jio SIM, but you have to download an app, that is Jio Join app. From that you can use a temporary VoLTE network. But the main disadvantage of that is that, for example, your data is on, you will get the call or all the everythings. But if your data is off, friends, sorry, then you can't receive any calls or anything. So that is a disadvantage you have. Means it's just like a third-party app which help you, but it's not that much. But in the pure VoLTE, if your data is off also, you get calls and everything will happen. So everything you can do, it's very easy. So friends, this is what I'm to explain today in this video. Hope you got some information of what is actually 4G VoLTE and 4G and VoLTE. Let me highlight again. 4G is a network that is pure based, but some are hybrid. It means they convert their 4G to 3G while they are doing voice call. But Jio is a pure based 4G. It's fully 4G. Means whenever you call from Jio SIM, it will be on Jio only. Jio not to. That's only. So this is much only this video. So friends, so hope you like this information what I have provided to you in this video today. And if you like it, please subscribe my channel and always try to share. And if any comments or on this, please download section you can comment it. So friends, for this much, I want to see you another day with next video.